Hi, and welcome to another installment of Math Basics with Mr. Vesh. Today's topic, solving two-step equations. I will be walking you through a few of these examples. Our first example, 3x minus 4 is equal to 2. Equations are math sentences. First, to solve the equation, you must read it, understand what's happening, and then basically do the opposite of what you see. In this math equation, 3x minus 4 is equal to 2. I am multiplying the variable x by 3, and then I'm taking 4 away from it. To solve this, you always undo the adding and subtracting part first. Because I'm taking away 4, I must do the opposite of minus 4 to both sides of an equal sign. When you solve an equation, it's like balancing a scale. Anything you do to one side of the equal sign, you need to do to the other side. So, what I need to do is I need to do plus 4 to the right and left side. After I do this, a little computation later, I get 3x is equal to 6, which means 3 times x equals 6. Now, the opposite of multiplying by 3 is dividing by 3. I divide the left side and the right side. 3x divided by 3 gives me 1x, or I can simply just put x. And 6 divided by 3 gives us our answer, which comes out to be 2. Our second example, the equation is 4x plus 3 is equal to 15. Using our same model, I need to do the opposite of multiplying by 4 and adding 3. I always undo adding and subtracting first. So the opposite of plus 3 is minus 3. Please also note that when I take away or add to both sides, I stack up my values directly below each of the terms on opposite sides of the equal sign. Just a little tip. After a little computation, I get 4x is equal to 12. The opposite of multiplying by 4 now is dividing by 4. 4x divided by 4 makes 1x or x. And 12 divided by 4 gives me my answer, which is 3. Our third example. This equation is y divided by 4 minus 4 is equal to 3. Well now, first I take care of minus 4. The opposite of that is plus 4 to both sides of the equal sign. That gives me y divided by 4 is equal to 7. And now the opposite of dividing by 4 is multiplying by 4. Now note, when I multiply y divided by 4, it gives me 1y or simply y. And 7 divided by 4 gives us our answer. Y is equal to 28. My fourth example and last example is one where you need to rearrange the equation to put it in the form. Originally, this equation is 5 plus b divided by 3 is equal to negative 2. What you can do is if you do not like the variable term, the b divided by 3 after the 5, you can rearrange this using a property known as the commutative property of addition. Just flip-flopping those around makes the equations a little bit easier to solve. And just a little tip. So now I'm ready to solve the equation based on my last template. First thing I need to do is the opposite of plus 5, which is minus 5. Now caution and note, on the right-hand side it was already negative 2. Now we need to remember our integer rules. A minus 2 and a minus 5 are going to make a minus 7. Now the opposite of dividing by 3 is multiplying by 3. b divided by 3 times 3 gives us 1b or b, and a negative 7 times a positive 3 is going to give us negative 21. This will conclude our tutorial on two-step equations. I hope this mini lesson was both helpful and informative.